Hello, 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 dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So, air signs, this is your weekly reading. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Aquarius. No, there's definitely there's a lot of emotions. There's a lot going on. I do feel that the past week or so has been very rough. There was emotions and feelings, things that you had to deal with. Certain things that you were probably suppressing, certain things that came out to light. There was definitely this residual energy of like something destructive that occurred. Let's put it this way. So this week is definitely going to be about you guys healing from whatever transpired. There's definitely a sense or a space of needing to go back to your heart, needing to really see what led you to that chaos or that destructive energy that you guys are coming out of. For some of you, there has been a bond, or there has been a connection that has been shattered. There's a lot of emotions, kind of feeling kind of like out of balance, a lot of not really knowing which direction to take, or not really knowing how to move forward. There's a lot of overthinking, there's a lot of energy here of regret when it comes to how a connection ended or how a connection is ending. There's definitely a wishing or a hoping here of for some of you it's funny because some people are wishing and hoping that they were never caught, and some of you were like in a space of wishing and hoping that you had never um like you never did, or you never acted upon something that you acted on that caused this destructive energy to come through, that caused this destructive energy to kind of burst out into whatever it is that has transpired. There's definitely do not go into making any rash decisions. Take your time and process everything that has occurred. Take your time and allow yourself to really think of what is going to be the best course of action moving forward. Again, there's definitely here a foundation, a connection, or something that was or felt grounded, or something that felt that was going to be long term, that has either fallen apart or has been completely destroyed. There is a space or an energy of trust being lost between you and someone else, and whoever this individual is, it's there's a lot of just hurt and a lot of pain, and not knowing how to get yourself out of that hurtful place. A lot of you feel a lot of guilt and a lot of remorse because whatever it was that has been destroyed, or whatever it was you had, you yourself put all of it in jeopardy. You yourself, you allowed this to happen. It's kind of like one of these things where it's like, be careful what you wish for. In Spanish, there's a saying, no es lo mismo llamar el diablo que verlo llegar. It's like, it's not the same as calling the devil as watching him arrive, right? So you guys wanted something to come out. You kind of wanted you free yourself, right? For whatever it was. Even though in the back of your head you knew that it was going to be destructive, you knew that it was going to be painful, you knew that um, it was going to hurt, but you still wanted to be free from it. But you didn't realize, or you didn't recognize that it was going to hurt this much. So it's like you're in this space, you're in this energy of really, really accepting it without putting blame on someone else. And that's the thing, it's like it's very heavy. The energy is very kind of like somebody that either has spent the last week or has spent this or is going to be spending this week kind of just laying down, just kind of like replaying, or like, yeah, it's like you're replaying what led up to that moment, or how is it. I feel like there was a secret or something that came out, and trying and it's funny because it's like half of you are in this space like, okay, I get it, I fucked up, I messed up, I did wrong, it's out, it is what it is, now let's heal from this. And some of you are just replaying in your head like, how the hell did this come out, like how did my secret get out. But I remember months ago when I was telling you, air signs, there was something that you guys were keeping a secret, and it was better for you to come clean versus it coming out in a different way. Because the way that it came out, there's definitely this sense where you have now you're in this space, or you're in this energy where you feel like you have no control. You feel like there's nothing that you can actually control. So just be aware of that. There's definitely, and the thing is, air signs, it's like, while your emotions are in this space of hurt, of, because I guess I like, seriously, I'm picking up this energy of like everything has been exposed, or whatever has been exposed was just like the tip of the iceberg, and the rest of the underneath. And I feel that that's what it is. It's like, for some of you, only part of whatever you were hiding was exposed, and what is underneath of it is 10 times worse. And now you're afraid of how much more is going to hurt this specific connection, or how are you ever going to be able to come out of whatever it is that is still, it's like it's surfacing, and you just have this feeling that it's going to come out, and you're wondering or worrying to see if this is something that you can even overcome, or if this is something that you can come out of, kind of like, in one piece, let's put it this way. Whatever it is that you have been hiding, again, there is this sense where you were given the opportunity to come clean and to stop whatever it was that you were doing, and you neglected the warnings over and over again. So now you're just reaping, unfortunately, what you have created for yourself, is what I'm being told. So let's go ahead and see. And again, I feel that message is going to be for very specific, some of you, where connections and foundations are being broken because of someone lying, whether it is that somebody was now lying within the money that the two of you had, or the property, or third party third party situations. Regardless of what it is, there was a huge lie that was where now there is no trust, there is no loyalty, there is love here, but whoever it is that has been hurt, or whoever it is that has been betrayed, regardless of whether, again, financial or whatever it was within this connection, does not feel that the love in itself is enough to keep this relationship or this connection going. So let's go ahead and pull out a card for Gemini. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. This is definitely very heavy energy, guys. Choose peace and happiness over the need to be right. Rather than trying to prove a point, save your energy for what's important. So some of you are definitely going to try and unfortunately, this is something that can backfire. Some of you are going to try and push forward and blame the person you betrayed for the betrayer itself. And even if the person did to you whatever you did to them, even if you felt that you were getting your revenge on, or whatever it is, it's like there is definitely a space or a need here to kind of move away from those type of energies and just see where it is that the connection itself stands, especially if there's children involved, or whatever it is. I'm not saying to stay with somebody. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, like, if there's children involved, if there's whatever, like, as this separation, as this foundation has broken and now everybody has to go their own separate ways, just kind of take it from a place where everybody can kind of do that in a peaceful way, instead of continuing on with the revengeful energy. So Libra, what is the oracle card for Libra for this week? Stags, trust and thrive. So again, even if you don't like the fact that the secret came out, whatever it was came out, there's definitely just trust that whatever has happened or whatever has occurred since then is going to help you evolve and is going to help you grow. Do not fight the energies. Do not fight people that are walking away. You're being asked not to chase anyone, and really take the time to heal what it is that you have caused for yourself and for someone else. Come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. And in order for you to be able to stand in your truth, to be able to stand in who you are, you're going to have to, unfortunately, accept whatever it is that you have done, Libra. So Aquarius, give me one card for Aquarius. One card for Aquarius. Moon, take note of intuitive messages. So this entire situation, this entire dynamic of destructive energy, like this tower moment or whatever you want to call it, that has fallen upon you guys, is definitely trying to show you something. It's definitely trying to reveal something to you. So it's like, do not resist it and do not fight it. Allow the messages to come through clearly instead of you trying to resist them or instead of you trying to push them away. Use your intuition, practice discernment, see through illusions and blockages. Regardless of how hard it is when something ends, when connections end and things like that, they always end for a reason. There's a reason that something came to an end. There's something different or something new that is going to come through. So again, do not just see. It's like, yes, experience the moment and learn whatever it is you have to learn from this destructive energy, from this energy of chaos and whatever it is. But do not allow that energy to continue on with you. Like, once you realize what you realize, once you have your clarity, then go ahead and move forward, is what I'm trying to say. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you air signs for this week. As always, the extended are going to be posted on Patreon. I know that information is down below in the description. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all.